Okay, we're back and in fashion. Listen, I know it's been a while since I've recorded a video. I've been a little busy, other projects, life. Anyways, my apologies. Hopefully we'll be getting back to back reviews here over the next couple of days. I want to get back to doing 2 videos a week. That is my goal. Please hold me to that standard. So what do we have today? What's up for today? Today we have this guy here. Yeah, that's right. CK Shock. Calvin Klein One Shock. My opinion, one of the best budget designer fragrances that you can buy. But is it right for you? Stay tuned and find out in this review. Let's go to the intro. Okay, so CK1 Shock is a spicy, aromatic men's fragrance released to much fanfare by the American designer Calvin Klein. It was released in the year 2011, which was a follow-up to the smash hit CK1, which was released 2 decades prior. However, the difference is this time they split up the men's and the women's, because the original CK1 was a unisex fragrance, which was revolutionary at that time from a designer house. So here we have One Shock, which is for him. This one is for him. And then they also have a ladies One Shock. Maybe we'll review it sometime, but whatever. And the difference is with this one is they literally spiced it up a bit, literally. Okay, and the nose behind this one is Anne Gottlieb, and it is available in 50 and 100 milliliter offerings. Here I have the 100 milliliter bottle. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into the ratings. All right, so the first shock that you're gonna get when you open CK1 for him Shock, or CK1 Shock for him, is that it is shaped like and packaged like a hard drink. Yeah, that's right. So as soon as you pull this bad boy out of the bottle, or as soon as you pull this bad boy out of the box, you have to open the cap like this. Yeah. And then you have to like assemble it like it's a model kit or something. It's really weird. So yeah, the atomizer and the bottle are 2 separate entities. You have to assemble them. They come unassembled in the box. You have to assemble them, which is kind of, it's unique, but they did that for the old CK1 as well. But for those of us who were a little bit too young to buy that back then, it's kind of a shock when you get it. So that was the first shock for me. Totally BYOB here, Bring your own box and bottle. However, the only problem is you're looking at it right here. This is the problem. Once you've assembled it, there's no way to secure the atomizer. Yeah. So if you want to travel with it, take it with you, it's going to be kind of difficult. There's no cap or lid or anything to secure it. So, I mean, the box and the packaging are just like the bottle here. Got this green Shock written all over it. It's like in a spray paint kind of font. It screams for your attention on the shelf. It certainly did mine. That's why I picked it up. And yeah, honestly, I kind of blind bought this one, but we'll give you more details when we get to the juice. Overall, a very unique and memorable presentation. So with that in mind, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It is unique, it is memorable, and yeah. Okay, so now let's get to the juice. You guys know it's my favorite part, so I'm gonna take a couple of squirts here on the. That's really nice. Wow. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see you, CK. I see you, CK. So the notes on this one are clementine, cucumber, lavender, black pepper, basil, cardamom, tobacco, very prevalent, patchouli, musk, amber, and a bit of wood. They say there's some kind of a energy drink accord note in here, but I don't know. It doesn't, I mean, it does kind of smell like an energy drink, but whatever that means, I don't know. So out of all of those, the most prominent notes, according to my humble nose are 5. Tobacco, patchouli, lavender, amber, and the cardamom. So we already talked about in the presentation that I got a shock that you had to assemble it, but there are a couple of shocks here with the juice. Shock number 1, I'm kind of shocked at how deep and complex this fragrance is, especially considering that it is an oriental fragrance per se, which are usually notoriously linear in fashion, but this scent is really complex and really deep. So that's kind of shocking for me. Shock number 2, despite the branding and the packaging, it's not as aggressive and as loud as you would think. It's not aggressive or bubblegummy like say a Paco Rabanne 1 million or something like that. Rather, it is a truly smooth and refined oriental scent. And the third shock for me is that you get all of this at a bargain basement price. So when I smell it, thoughts run through my head are warm, fresh, smooth, well crafted scent here. So if I were to describe it in layman's terms, I would say it smells like a tobacco, I don't know, a cigar in a luscious green forest. So the scent is a banger to the core, and it is, in my opinion, a must-have, especially you consider the price. Just go out and get it. 10 out of 10 for the scent. All right, so performance on this one could be a little better, but hey, no complaints. I mean, especially considering what you're paying for, it's all good in the hood. Projection, it's a little bit on the weak side. It turns into a skin scent within short manner. So about an hour or so, it's a skin scent. At least it's not an offensive fragrance. So, you know, heavy application can compensate for the lack of projection. And so you can alleviate some of that with the, you know, heavier application. So for projection, I give it a 4 out of 10. Okay, so longevity. The longevity on this one is not too bad, actually. It's a little better than the projection might indicate. I get a solid 5-6 hours out of it. However, you might want to take the bottle with you, you know, if you're going to work, because after about 5 or 6 hours, you might want to reapply it. But again, the problem is, you know, there's no cap for it. Problem. Anyways, longevity, give it a 6 out of 10. All right, so let's talk about the X factor, the impressions or compliment factor. Listen, guys love it, gals adore it. So I tested this one to see what people thought about it, took it with me to work, you know, wore it, let other people wear it, and honestly, they were blown away. You know, honestly, there are not many fragrances that really smell like this. It is unique. In my opinion, it is unique, and it's also inoffensive, totally office safe. People love it. Impression factor, 10 out of 10. All right, so the best time to wear this is in the cooler months, fall and winter. It is more a casual scent. Nights out of town, nights out on the town, you know, to the cafe, whatever. Casual all the way. Although if you did wear it on a formal occasion, I don't think that would be an issue, because as I stated previously, it is it's not offensive, so you could rock with in formal occasions if that floats your boat. All right, so let's recap the scores. For presentation, we give it a 9 out of 10. For the juice or scent composition, we give it a 10 out of 10. For the projection, we give it a 4 out of 10. For the longevity, we give it a 6 out of 10. And for the, what's the last one? Oh yeah, for the compliment factor or impressions, we give it a 10 out of 10. We add them all up. We average them and divide them by 5, and we get a composite score of 7.8 out of 10. A really solid fragrance for the money. No brainer. Okay, so is it right for you? Listen, if you want a winter scent, you're on a budget, you want to smell unique as well, then you might want to give this one a look, give it a try. You need to get you some of this smell good here, man. I'm telling you. And it is, considering the price, it is a safe blind buy. I know, because I did it. and I'm satisfied with it. In my opinion, you can't really go wrong with this one. So what are your thoughts? Have you tried this one? What are your impressions of this? Love to hear what you think about it. I love to hear your comments. Leave them down below. And if you like this video, you found it informative and or entertaining, then please give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe along with the notification bell so that when I eventually do release videos, I promise you I'll be doing more. You will be notified when I do. Anyways, folks, that's all. You know, be on the lookout for the next video. It's your boy AK from Fragrance Review. I'm out. And until next time, guys, take care and leave scent trails.